On April 28, 2023, the Egyptian city of Tanta, located in Garbia Governorate, was buzzing with celebration. In the streets of Esbet Kafr Dawood, lights glittered across the night and sounds of joyful ululation echoed from house to house. It was a day of happiness, for the entire town had gathered to witness the wedding of Aya Alsharbini, a 25-year-old bride glowing like a princess in her white gown. Aya was not just beautiful, she was educated, refined, and worked as a kindergarten teacher. People loved her for her kindness, her humility, and the radiant warmth she spread wherever she went. She was the type of girl any family would be proud of, and that night her dream of marriage seemed to come true as she stood surrounded by her loved ones, ready to begin a new chapter. But what no one could have predicted was how quickly that dream would become a nightmare. Just 2 days later, on April 30th, Aya's lifeless body was discovered in her apartment, lying in a pool of blood, riddled with over 35 stab wounds from her neck to her back. The horror of what had happened shocked not only her family, but the entire nation. Today, we share the heartbreaking story of Aya Alsharbini, Tanta's bride, whose new life ended before it even began. But before we begin, don't forget to like and share this video so that Aya's story is heard far and wide. And if you're a fan of Indian or regional dramas, make sure to check out our second channel, link in the description. Let's now dive deep into the sorrowful tale of a girl who deserved so much more. In early 2020, Aya was living a peaceful life in Tanta. She worked as a kindergarten teacher, spreading joy and knowledge to children. Her parents adored her, and her younger brother, Hazem, saw her as both a sister and a best friend. She was known across her neighborhood for her gentle smile and graceful manner. Many described her as a blooming flower that brightened every room she entered. Around that time, her engagement was arranged in a traditional manner with a young man named Ahmed Gamal, a sales employee from the same area. He had a stable job, came from a known family, and appeared decent on the surface. Yet Aya wasn't fully comfortable with him. As the engagement stretched over 3 years, from 2020 to 2023, Ahmed tried to win her over with gifts and frequent visits. He made every effort to present himself as the perfect husband. But deep down, Aya harbored unease. She once confided to her mother that she didn't find Ahmed physically appealing, particularly mentioning his dark complexion, a sign of her discomfort, not judgment. She also expressed that she simply couldn't see herself building a life with him. Her instincts warned her. Still, her family urged her to continue. Her mother and Hazem, trusting Ahmed's good reputation, encouraged her to give the relationship more time. Out of respect for her family and cultural pressure, Aya agreed to marry him, despite her heart's resistance. The wedding on April 28, 2023, was a grand celebration. Aya was breathtaking. The town spoke of her grace and elegance, while Ahmed appeared ecstatic, laughing and mingling as though he had won the greatest prize. Everyone assumed their married life would begin with joy and harmony. But behind the closed doors of their new home, the reality was far different. On the night of their wedding, according to Aya's later conversation with her mother, Ahmed made disturbing and inappropriate requests, things Aya described as unnatural, comparing them to the sinful acts of the people of Lot, referencing forbidden sexual behavior in Islamic teachings. Aya was horrified. She sensed something deeply wrong. She reached out to her mother the very next day, trying to explain her fears. Her mother, thinking Aya was just overwhelmed or anxious, advised her to be patient and try to adjust. After all, newlywed life is never easy at first, but Aya knew it wasn't just nerves. She felt unsafe. She tried to carry on, hiding her fear behind a smile. The next day, on April 30th, her mother visited. Aya welcomed her in, and they had breakfast with Ahmed. Everything seemed calm on the outside, but when Aya got a private moment with her mother, she confided again. She was terrified. Ahmed was pressuring her for things she could not accept. She didn't trust him. Her mother, caught between concern for her daughter and fear of social stigma, once again urged her to be patient. Tragically, that would be the last time she ever saw Aya alive. After her mother left, tensions in the apartment worsened. Ahmed sensed Aya's distance and rejection. According to his later confession, he tried to lighten the mood, playing movies, joking, trying to touch her. But Aya avoided intimacy, still scared by what she had experienced. In his twisted mind, Ahmed began to suspect Aya of hiding something. He imagined she might have had a secret lover or was being deceitful. None of it was true. Aya simply felt unsafe. Then came the horrifying moment. Around 10 a.m. on April 30th, Ahmed got up from bed. Aya remained in the bedroom. He quietly walked into the kitchen, grabbed a knife, and without a word, attacked her from behind. She tried to flee, to resist, but he was relentless. He stabbed her again and again, over 35 wounds, severing fingers and slashing her neck and back in an explosion of violence. Blood soaked the floor. Her life was brutally cut short. Ahmed then called Hazem, her brother, and said in a panicked voice, "Help me. I did something terrible." He hung up, ran outside, screaming, "I killed her! I killed her!" People from the neighborhood were stunned. The sight of his blood-covered clothes and the knife in his hand sent chills through the crowd. He was restrained until the police arrived. Hazem arrived before the authorities. What he found devastated him. His sister dead, her body mutilated in a pool of her own blood. The pain was unbearable. He blamed himself for encouraging the marriage. Ahmed was arrested, and during initial questioning, he claimed he murdered Aya because she wasn't a virgin. He accused her of deception. But forensic tests proved him a liar. On May 5th, a medical report confirmed that Aya was a virgin at the time of death, and that the murder was deliberate and excessively violent. Aya's mother also gave testimony, confirming her daughter's fearful calls and emotional distress after the wedding. Neighbors reported strange behavior from Ahmed, including wearing women's clothes and exhibiting unusual habits. Though unproven, they painted a picture of a man hiding disturbing secrets. Ultimately, the prosecution charged Ahmed with premeditated murder. The court ruled that this was not a crime of passion. It was planned, executed with intent, and carried out with horrifying brutality. On June 19, 2023, after review by the Grand Mufti, the court sentenced Ahmed Gamal to death by hanging. The case shocked the nation. Egyptians flooded social media demanding justice. Aya became a symbol, a girl with dreams of love and peace, destroyed by the very man meant to protect her. Her mother, in a painful interview, said she wished she had listened more closely to her daughter's fears. Hazem said that his world stopped the moment he saw Aya's body. This case opened discussions about domestic abuse, forced marriage, and the importance of trusting a woman's voice. Aya tried to speak up, but her cries weren't heard in time. In the end, Aya Alsharbini, the bride of Tanta, will forever remain a symbol, not of tragedy alone, but of every girl who deserves to be heard, protected, and loved. May she rest in peace.